guys, welcome back. So one thing I secretly used to judge parents on before I became a mom myself was these crazy kids at restaurants. Then I became a parent and I realized the struggle myself. It can be real. So here is a few tips and tricks that I have come up with for helping you survive the restaurants. Tip number 1, teach etiquette early. They may not necessarily understand you right away, but if you're saying that right from the get-go, they're gonna know what you're saying once they eventually start to comprehend their vocabulary skills, and it makes it, while they're getting older, a lot easier, the fact that you have always had that foundation right from the start. Sugar caddies, ketchup bottles are not toys. And if they must be used as such toys, then make sure that you put them back in the correct order. Tip number 2, contain your mess. They sell little placemats that you can take with you to restaurants, and they fit pretty easily in your diaper bag or your purse, whatever you're using at the time. I, for one, can barely remember to take my cell phone with me, let alone making sure those are always in my bag. But they are a great option if that is your personality type. They also sell different ones that are activity mats with stickers, so that just adds like another fun thing to do to keep your toddler and your kids amused while you're waiting for the whole process of getting your food and everything. Don't forget, the bigger the mess, the bigger the tip you have to leave. Tip number 3, know your restaurant goals. I don't know if that's the correct wording for it, but that was the best thing that I could come up with. So already have an idea of what you want to eat. Already know if your kid is gonna get their own meal or if you're just gonna share your entree with them. If you're going to meet a family member or a friend, same thing, like have an idea of a set time that you're going. Don't go before nap time or after a rowdy playgroup, otherwise.
Or this.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
What is that?
Disaster will probably entail. Tip number 4, you do not need a restaurant survival kit. I have found that taking my kids to a restaurant, less is more. So all Joa has is one dinosaur, sometimes a gecko, and my ultimate secret weapon.
Sky is your secret weapon.
Sky is secret weapon.
One little container of Play-Doh. I keep that in every single one of my purses. That way I have it no matter where we go to any restaurant. One thing of Play-Doh will keep Joa amused for hours at a restaurant. It is literally like a million toys in one because they're getting their imaginative play out of it, and you can do whatever. You can make a game, they can turn it into grass and let like the dinosaur eat it, or turn it into a different guy and they can play together or fight together. And of course, tip number 5, when all hell breaks loose, go ahead and break out the technology. However, if you're using your phone or a tablet, make sure that you already have games and videos downloaded on there, because you cannot trust cell phone reception in times of distress. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this video was helpful, please like it. Leave me your tips and tricks in the comments. I love to see what other parents do. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye everyone.